Okay, I'm going to say my opinion about the debate that's going on in Egypt about whether Hosni Mubarak should be judged or penalized by the law or if he shouldn't. Okay, first of all, in the revolution, we wanted a sense of equality. Okay, the people were fed up with the way the government is treating everybody unequal. Okay, so for us to really establish a sense of equality, we must penalize, the law must judge Hosni Mubarak, okay? We can't just judge, okay, and try to sentence people that worked for him, that worked under him, okay? We sentence them for their wrongdoings, even though he's the one that gave them their orders, and I absolutely agree with you. They should be punished too, but he also, we need to target the head of the problem, okay? The head of the problem is Hosni Mubarak because they worked for him, okay? They worked under him. So they took his orders. So if we want to establish equality, how could we show basically that he's not being judged because he has a higher status in the economy just because he was the president? Is he not a person like I'm a person, like you're a person? He's a human like everybody else, okay? If the law is going to judge me for something I did, and it's going to penalize me, it's going to sentence me, it's also going to sentence you the same if you were to do the same crime, okay? Let's not forget that Hosni Mubarak did some very unhumanly, uncivilized actions, okay? And you're telling me that we should put these actions to rest. It's okay. He doesn't need to, be penalized. He's the president and we shouldn't do anything. Excuse me. No. Okay? Because this is also setting an example to not just the future presidents of Egypt, but to, world leaders around the world that if they do something, they think, I'm not saying they think this, but this is showing that it's okay for them to do it and that there's a chance they could get away with it. Why? Because Hosni Mubarak is, some people, not all, okay, just some people are saying that he shouldn't be penalized. So you're telling me the people that worked under him should be penalized even though they took his orders, but he shouldn't be penalized? Are you serious? Like I said, the revolution was also made to establish equality. That's not equality, okay? The law should treat everybody the same, whether you're rich, whether you live in poverty, whether your education, how high it is, or your social status, okay? I'm not going to treat, okay, so if I have two people that killed someone, okay, and just because one was really rich and one happened to be less fortunate, you're going to tell me that I will sentence the less unfortunate one, and just because the other guy tended to be more wealthy, I'm going to let him go? No, that's not the way it works. That's not equality at all, okay? And this sets an image as, for Egypt around the whole world, because the whole world is actually waiting to see what's going to happen with Mubarak, whether he will be penalized by the law. And my opinion is, I'm sure as many people around the world, their opinion is that he should be penalized by the law. Okay? Can you honestly tell me, can you sit there and honestly tell me that he didn't do very unlawful actions? Okay? Not just only against his people, even if he were to do it against some other people. Are you serious? Are you telling me that the law is going to treat him differently? No. No, absolutely not. So, Egypt needs to be a land where we don't judge on a person's religion or, anything of that nature. So for that to be established, we need to show equality. And for equality to happen, we need to show that the law is going to judge everyone the same. And like I said, this is one of the major big factors that the revolution even happened and took place, which I'm very glad it did. And, many thanks to the people that were brave enough to go out there, just for everybody that supported, Egyptians worldwide. So, like I said, Hosni Mubarak needs to be judged. Okay? Okay. This, like I said, this is just setting an example to other future leaders, other people that are going to work in the government. We don't want to let their mindset for even just 1 second think, I could do something, and there's a chance Not for sure, but there's a chance that I'm going to get away with it just because he did. No, that's not what we want. Okay? We want to show that as people, our power is strong enough to show that we're not putting up with this. Okay? How many people, innocent people, in Egypt have went in jail for not even doing anything? And you know this. You guys can name thousands and thousands and thousands, okay? And then there are the people who did crimes. Okay, all these people go to jail. Not all of them, but the majority of them go to jail. You're telling me that Hosni Mubarak should not be sentenced or penalized by the law? No. He knows what he did wrong. He perfectly knows it. He's well aware of it. Now, should he pay his fine? Yes. If you do the crime, you do the time. That's all I'm going to say. And thank you with shukran.